Hoi, superleuk dat je kijkt naar deze nieuwe vlog. Ik ben vandaag helemaal in Emmen in Drenthe en ik krijg vandaag les van Nuno Avelar. En Nuno is al meerdere keren Portugees kampioen geworden, individueel. En hij is met het landenteam Europees en wereldkampioen geworden in Work Equitation. En ik ben super benieuwd wat hij van Illustro vindt en of hij ons weer verder kan helpen. En deze video is mede mogelijk gemaakt door Equestic. En we gaan vandaag ook de Equestic saddle clip gebruiken. It's hard to keep him straight and relax.
Just walk. Yeah, that's not the biggest problem. Change direction and walk. When it's walk, is walk. You need to keep him stability. Okay? During the test, dressure or trail, doesn't matter. When you have to perform something in walk, if you make the walk, if the walk is not the best walk, okay, it's good. But if you make trot instead of walking, then you have a big problem. It's like instead of trotting you gallop, or gallop you trot. Not too fast, not too fast. It's too fast. Slow, slow, slow. It's too fast. If you make him too quick, he's going to not to move bigger, but he's gonna move quicker, and he's gonna drown down like if he's you know, a Strauss. What's the name?
Strauss.
Yeah. So you don't want him to dive down, okay? Slow. Horizontal. Yes. The head, the ears should be in the same level of the withers and of the tail. So he's not diving down and putting more weight on shoulders. The moment you just put more energy on top. First you manage the energy you have before you put some energy on top. Yeah. Okay. Just drive and make a mini shoulder into the right. Just to straighten, he's putting the tail inside. Yes. Drive, make a little bit short. Okay, whoops. Okay, slow, slow. Yes, good. Okay, not to collect, but to balance the things. You cannot start going down and jumping with the hind legs like a rabbit. Sit them slow, slow. Reduce the amount of energy so we cool down everything. Slow, shoulder into the right, slow. Yes. And he needs to sit the inside leg. Because if you sit him on the inside leg, he's gonna shift some weight into the hind legs, and he can be more charming and more freedom with the front legs. Sit him, drive in, make a little smaller circle, very good. Now he has to sit the inside leg so he can move free and light this right shoulder. Your horse is straight and he puts 3 kilos on the left shoulder. What is the difference between the left shoulder and the right shoulder?
6 kilos.
6 kilos.
Yeah.
A lot of people, they go and they say 3 kilos. No, these 3 are missing somewhere.
Yeah.
And the same you have to make here. So your horse puts the tail in, so he gallops like this. And he makes this. He needs to sit down so he can move. Because the moment he sits down on his inside leg, you shift 20 kilos. And if you shift 20 kilos, these 20 kilos, they disappear from the front.
Yeah.
So he can move more, can be more charming, and the gallop is like this, and it's not always, because he likes to gallop and hit the legs a little strong. He needs to gallop and be more jelly. So the impact you have on the saddle is smoother and is not...
Yeah.
For example, I can move my arms, but I cannot move my legs so free because my weight is over my legs.
Yeah.
And if you are able to put the weight over his hind legs, then he can move the shoulders everywhere. You can go into a small circle because the weight is always on the hind legs. So you have to reprogram and redosage this weight here. What problem do I have and what do I want to fix? You are happy with the speed? Okay, keep it. Oh, I'm happy with the neck. Good, keep it. I'm not happy, he's jumping too much with the hind legs. Okay, then we have to do something to change that you don't like. Okay? He's relaxed, he's safe, the contact is good, super, we keep all this. How do you like the gallop? Is too fast or too slow?
En dat snap ik, dat is altijd lastig.
You like this? Okay, for me, this is nice, but for work equitation you need to collect more.
Okay.
This is a nice gallop, I don't disagree with you. But if you want to train work equitation, you need to train collection. Okay? Collect a little more. That he's not falling out because of centrifugal gaft. One of the things to remove, to have that feeling that he's not going out, is to reduce speed. If you reduce speed, there is less centrifugal gaft.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Now I understand.
Slow a little bit. Slow, plus extra right rein on the neck. Slow.
Yeah, now I'm
If you slow and you don't push, he goes to trot, okay?
Yeah.
A little less speed, you don't have so much centrifugal gaft. But the risk of going to trot is higher. So, you gain in one thing, you lose in another. These are options you have to make. Again, gallop and don't touch on the wall. Slow, outside rein extra. Bring some, you put 1 kilo extra on the inside stirrup. Yes, to compensate the centrifugal gaft. Okay. You need to balance, this is physics. Okay, slow down. Make him sit more, make a mini shoulder in left. I don't want you to lose energy. I want you to readjust the amount of energy you have. Tell them to sit. Sit. Because when he uses energy for speed, then the energy there is no for sitting. Make him sit. Make him sit. Slow down, make him sit more on the inside leg. A little bit. Yes. Now push. Yes, 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 yes. For example, Piaf has energy, but he has no speed. But he has energy. Yes, yes, yes. He has to lift the front like he's a boat and not like a submarine just going down. Sit him, drive in. Yes, yes, yes. Sit the horse. Yes, yes. Very good. And walk. Okay. You see, now he did walk and he did go 1 meter outside on the circle. There's nothing wrong here on the horse, okay? But you have to see things that you say, okay, this is not wrong, but that's not what I want. I have to readjust. Like if you rebuild your house, you like the wall in blue, okay, then you paint blue. You like this, and you upgrade the things to your style, to what you like. And here, if you like them to go a little sideways, okay, then don't change. But if you don't want them to be with the tail inside and jumping with the hind legs, you have to start correcting this.
Yeah, and it's better to correct on the longer term.
Yes, oh,
Yeah.
yes. No, yes. Now it's good.
Yeah, it feels very nice.
Because he's sitting. I'm not. When you collect, I'm not saying to take energy away and that he goes slow like a school horse. I'm telling you to keep the same energy, just reprogram the energy. Yes, 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 very good, super balance. And then he has an uphill balance and he looks bigger than he is. That's your job. Your job is to sit on a horse and transform this horse into a nicer horse. How many horses they look wow, you sit the rider on top and oh, shadow, it's not so nice anymore. Make a smaller circle. It's something you need. If you make a 20-meter circle, it's okay for me. But for the work equitation, you need more 10 meters voltas than 20 meters. Once you know what you want to do in 2 years, start today shaping your training towards that thing you want. So spend your time doing something you need. Voltas, collect the gallop. I'm not saying to make extreme collect all the time. Sometimes you need to let them grow a bit and let them move big enough. Okay, but most of your training should go in that work equitation direction and not the other way around. For example, a lot of people, they train the trot. Trot. You have 4 days competition. Second day with the trail, there is no trot. Speed, there is no trot, please. Keep don't use the trot. And cows, there is no trot, it's walk or gallop. So you just have the first day with a little bit of trot exercises. And there's a lot of people, they spend half of the training
In trot.
in trot, and this is something with the Equestic that
Yeah.
you can check how much percentage you train trot. And there's a lot of riders, they make like 20 minutes trot and 5 minutes
canter.
gallop.
Yeah.
That's okay if you want to go dressage because you have a lot of trot.
Yeah.
If you want to go towards work equitation, you need to skip a few things. Teach him to make a little bit of a medium trot,
Yeah.
but he does not have to be a tortillas of the trot,
No.
and then you forget the gallop because it happens a lot.
Yeah.
Slow, after the corner bending left, make sure he crosses the left shoulder and the left leg, hold him back, slow, it's a little slow, 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 more bending, slow, yes. Remember, I'm not telling you to don't push, I'm telling you to slow down. So he has to use the energy in another format. Slow, slow, bending left. Very slow. Slow, slow, wait, don't, slow. Yes, and straight on the second line. So he doesn't learn to drive into the wall. Okay, once more. Slow. And here it's the same. Slow and lift them up.
Okay. Yeah.
There is a moment when the speed is too fast, the lightness is gone. Slow, so you give him a chance to lift the diagonal and cross. Yes. Okay. If you give up on speed, you gain on something else. Even there are people, they are twins. Twins are not equal. There's always a way you can find out who is Antonio, who is Jose, whatever. Because even twins are not equal. So the horses are not equal. And you need to find out for your horse at the day of today and the next 2 weeks, what does he need?
Yeah.
If one day he's being too slow, then we can speed him up.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay? If one day he's making too much shoulder in on gallop, then we make a little travers to compensate.
Yeah.
We have to dosage these things. Okay?
Makes sense.
And especially you have to analyze what is missing on this horse. Okay? Is he a slow horse? Okay, then we have to get him a little quicker. He's not. Okay, then we don't need. He makes too much shoulder in, he drifts outside. No, he does not. He puts the tail inside on a gallop.
Yeah.
He puts the tail inside 10 centimeters. Good. Then we give him shoulder in 10 centimeters to compensate.
Yeah.
Make sense? Wait. Were you too fast? Yeah, good. Was it a mistake? Yes, good. Then don't repeat, please. Okay. Was better, but still was not good. Walk again. You did surprise your horse so quick that he actually can't react. Okay? For example, stop. There is always something. Bring him here, just to explain something. If you drive, it's the same thing. You cannot go gas and stop the car because you see a cat, you see a dog, an animal crossing the street. You see, you think, and then before you
We
can.
have to decide how to stop. Yeah.
Takes
Because it takes a half a second.
0.2, I think. Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Some-
Depends what people. Depends what people.
For example, show me 3 fingers from your left hand. Okay. You had to think,
Yeah.
to hear, to think, and then left, right? Okay, and then you had to react. So there's always a delay.
Yeah.
And the same happens with the horse. You put the legs and gallop.
Yeah.
He was running.
So
He
I
had-
have to give him more time and I have to prepare him more
Sure.
to give the right
because
answer.
you made the legs and you knew what to do, but
Yeah.
you were so quick
Yeah.
that he didn't realize which leg was behind.
Yeah. Okay.
You did push. Says,
Yeah.
okay, I must run. But if
Yeah.
you are able
Yeah.
to give him in advance the information, he can actually succeed.
Yeah.
The horse is so electric. You did touch, no, I didn't. Okay,
Yeah.
so give him time, make him, don't switch him on, don't make him too much on gasoline and
Yeah.
too explosive. Make him more, put the legs. He knows it's a gallop. And then you push.
Yeah.
So give him 1 or 2 seconds for him to realize those
Okay.
things, okay? Hello.
Yeah.
Okay, klopje, good. Then you have to find out how much outside leg back, because he likes to put the tail a little bit inside.
Oh yeah, and then I actually ask some travers.
Yeah,
Maybe, yeah.
it's okay, but it's just a training, don't worry.
Yeah.
Put a little bit shoulder into the right. The tail is inside 10 centimeters. Now it's good, klopje, this is good. This is good. Diagonal and show me a flying change. Straight and good. Slow, straight, slow, straight, sit. Straight, sit. Right leg back, push. Okay, good. Slow, slow, slow. Slow, slow, slow. Slow. Again, diagonal and change. Slow and straight. Looks like your mare. Eee, Pumba. Slow, diagonal.
This one explodes sideways.
Yeah, slow.
He's more flexible than me.
Yeah, very good flying change. Oops. Slow, good. Klopje, good. Slow, slow, slow. Diagonal again. Then you make a mini shoulder into the right before this flying change. Because if you make bending right, which shoulder do you block? Bend right. Bend right. Okay, klopje. Walk. You are making a typical mistake. Walk. Walk. And when you make bending left, on walk.
Yeah.
You make bending left, which shoulder is free? When you make bending
The
left.
outside shoulder.
Good. Which shoulder you block? You block the left.
The inside, yeah,
Good.
left.
You are on trot.
Uh-huh.
You bend to the left. Which shoulder you block?
The inside shoulder.
Good. So you need the flying change to the left. You need the
Yeah.
left shoulder to jump big.
Free in with his inside front leg.
Yes. So if you hold the left rein, he
Yeah.
can't jump.
Okay.
And then he has to come up and kick and do whatever funny things. If you come on the diagonal and you bend to the right 5 centimeters,
Yeah.
which shoulder do you block? The right.
Yeah.
So he has to take
Free.
over
Yeah.
and move his left side.
Okay.
One day later we might move the bending. Hello? Good. Slow and
Yeah.
slow, slow. Try to remove the sparkling. Put the ears back and he's always very funny. Then wait. You were too quick.
Yeah.
He's very smart. He's sharp, huh? He's okay. It's like these border collies. The little, they learn a lot. Over the diagonal, you make a little bit shoulder into the right. So he's gonna have the right shoulder block and weight on the right leg. Then he has to jump into the left, shoulder into the right, and change. Okay, very good. Yes, very good. You see? Just for a little fast. Okay. Good. He's sharp enough. He's always with a little gasoline. And he feels every little move, he knows it. So we cannot push too much. Wait, careful. Wait, shoulder into the right. Klopje, good. Sometimes he likes more the flying change to the left and the shoulder into the right. He's a smart guy. Go straight, go straight. And then we make again the single slalom next time. Shoulder into the right, klopje. Klopje. Klopje, good. Klopje, good. Just so he feels good doing shoulder in right. Because after the shoulder in right, he has to sit the right leg.
Yeah.
That he avoids, and then he makes the change. Okay? Again, shoulder in and klopje, shoulder in and klopje. So he sees, okay, oops, bring him back, make him change again. Make him change, right gallop, klopje, klopje, klopje. He makes a change without permission, you go on his nerves.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Okay? He goes back to inside gallop, you give him a klopje. So he sees, okay, the shoulder in is not the biggest problem. Shoulder in and klopje, good, klopje. Klopje, good. Very good. Go straight, one long side straight, and then again single slalom. Again, come back and repeat. Repeat here, repeat. Again. Because he loves falling to the left and running to the left, huh? Again. Klopje, good. Slow. Very good change. Sit back. Shoulder in a little bit to the right.
veel. Dus dan
Klopje, very good.
voor je weet ik een
Yeah, I feel. Yeah, nice.
Now he's straight. And when he's straight, he lifts his body full up and not flat. Sit, slow, shoulder in left a little bit, and change. So good, klopje. Okay? Left rein back, and 50 grams push. Okay, then the change is done. And there was a jump of the shoulder, because the weight was on the hind legs, then the horse can jump. Okay, stop. You see the ladies in Spain dancing. Give them a bag of kilos of rice and tell them to dance with 5 kilos on each arm.
It will be hard.
They make just like this. They are not free for movement. And the same happens here with your horse. You need to remove the weight so he can make a big flying change, okay? Again, slow, wait, slow. Keep the right leg back. Slow, slow, diagonal, easy. Talk, remove energy. Keep the right leg back. Slow, keep the right leg back. Right leg back. Right leg back. Keep the right leg back. Right leg back. Again, he's a horse that we don't need to clop you with the flying changes. We clop you if he doesn't do it. Diagonal, right leg back and clop you. Right leg, clop you. Right leg back. Right leg back. Right, clop you. Right leg back. Cabrão, o gajo é engraçado. He's a funny guy. Right, continue. Outside gallop, sorry, outside gallop. Outside gallop. Right leg back, continue. Right leg back, clop you. Continue outside gallop, clop you. Slow, clop you, so good. Clop you. We don't get into discussions, okay? But you just keep going on his nerves. And then you prove him the outside gallop is good and he gives clop you. Again, outside gallop, push. Clop you. Keep the right leg, clop you. Slow and clop you more. Clop you. Especially keeping the left leg is difficult because he loves jumping back to the right gallop. Clop you. Make a circle and clop you. Very good. Clop you. Make him change outside. Clop you again. More clop you. Every outside gallop, make him feel good with outside gallop. Clop you. Left rein free, clop you. Okay, and walk. Long run. For example, walk. Tell me something you don't like doing.
Doing the housekeeping.
Okay, you don't like doing housekeeping. You work, right?
Yeah.
So, if you have to do 3 hours housekeeping, how happy does it make you?
No,
Makes me happy.
quite depressed.
You don't have to do it.
Does he show you that he's happy when you do it?
Cut this out, hè, Ram? Of niet? Huh?
I want to pay someone to do it.
Yeah, right.
So, but if you have to do 3 hours of housekeeping, how happy does it make you?
Yeah, not so happy.
Not so happy. And if you do 3 hours of housekeeping, then I call your boss and you have 3 days off from work. How happy does it make you? You exchange 3 hours of housekeeping for 3 hours free from work.
Well, have free time. Yeah, of course.
You see, and you have a smile. Housekeeping. So it's something you don't like doing, but if you see profits in doing this, actually I like.
Yeah.
For example, I don't like running. But if I would get paid like a football player, I would run.
Yeah. Yeah, if
We
we get
would.
rewarded for it. Yes,
Okay.
of course.
So here the flying changes is the least of his problems.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to the flying change left to right. He loves it.
Okay.
What you have to do is to reward them so much, and not just one time, more than once. Reward them
All
so
the
much
time, yeah.
for this gallop left, at least the next 2 weeks. So he sees some profits in making these profits in making this left gallop.
Yeah. Yeah. So he gets a positive
for this.
association with
Yeah.
outside.
Yeah. Because if he gets profits with making flying changes, then he's going to be automatic on flying changes.
Yeah,
And you know what I mean?
yeah.
For example, if your horse kicks to the touch of the whip, should you give him a sugar or not?
No, of course not. Toch?
But the horses in Portugal, Spain, and Vienna, they have to kick for the capriols.
Okay, yeah,
So
if it's
those-
on purpose, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay.
So you have the horses; they don't know if it's right or wrong.
Yeah, okay, that's true.
Unless they see
They
you.
try something and then you have to reward.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's like if your kid make and the soup goes away. If you
Yeah, of course.
he's gonna
then he-
do it.
Yeah, he repeat it. Yeah.
He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it to see you happy. And the horse makes the flying changes. It's so easy for him. Maybe in the past you or someone gave him a klapje. And he's like, oh. Okay, so now you have to change the game to make him believe outside gallop is top.
Yeah, yeah.
The flying changes, just let it go.
Yeah.
Shoulder in, klapje. Small volta, with shoulder in, klapje. Small volta and drifting, no klapje.
Yeah.
So he starts to see benefits
Yeah.
on doing the shoulder in to the right. Even if it's harder, it does pay off. And that way he's like, okay, I don't like shoulder in, but actually it feels good.
Yeah.
Okay, so for every exercise you need to polish and make him believe this is a good thing to do.
Yeah.
Okay?
Well, thank you. Nou, ik sta nu naast Nuno Avellaar en naast dat hij al heel erg veel heeft gewonnen in de Working Equitation en natuurlijk super veel ervaring heeft, is hij op dit moment ook nog de bondscoach van het Duitse Working Equitation team. Dus ik vond het heel erg tof om les van hem te krijgen. Ik heb super veel geleerd. En we hebben natuurlijk tijdens onze training de Equestic Saddle Clip gebruikt bij Illustro en die gegevens die staan nu hier in de app op mijn telefoon. Dus ik ga even een paar korte vragen stellen aan Nuno, want hij is zelf ook gebruiker van de clip. En ja, we gaan even onze resultaten doorspreken. Nuno, you are a user of the Equestic Saddle Clip yourself?
Yes. Hello?
Yeah?
Yep.
Do you use it frequently?
Yes,
or
yes, very frequent.
a few times a week?
Yes,
Or-
yes.
yeah.
Every time I repeat, I have some special horses I do that I see them more often, and I use this. I don't know how often, but I use very often. And I have the big package, so I have unlimited horses.
Yeah, okay.
It's more easy.
How many horses do you have in your app?
23,
Oh, seriously?
22, 25.
Wow.
Yeah.
I have 4 horses in my app.
Yeah. No.
That's
No,
the
obviously,
difference.
I travel a lot and I have a lot more on
Yeah.
this. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. And for how long do you use it? A year, 2 years? Or?
I met this almost 2 years ago. Okay, and I saw it and I found it interesting, but I was like, a little suspicious.
Yeah.
And I was like, is it just good looking or is it really effective? And then later on, because of Martina, I started to experience this, and she explained it, and I said, okay, then it made sense to me because someone else explained, and it was someone that was not the seller. Because the seller will always say that it's nice, so it was someone who was not the seller.
Because they
and he
want to
told,
sell it, yeah.
so someone told me it was really good. I tried and I checked.
Yeah.
It was true, so I use it. Because sometimes you can't see and you cannot feel exactly the things, and the app is really effective and it tells you. When I see the app at the end, I just double check what I could see before, because I ride the horses a lot away from the wall, so I see which defect they go, which way they put the weight or not, and this tells me at the end. It's just a confirmation of what am I expecting.
Yeah,
The good thing here is that this tells me the thing to a small detail. For example, I cannot count the beats per minute of walk, trot, gallop. I'm not doing this.
Yeah.
And the good thing is the graphic at the end, after 5 times, after 10 times, you start to have a draw.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
you can better study your horse, so you can reprogram your homework. One of the things I like a lot is to have the work symmetric, especially for dressage. You need in work equitation.
Yeah, the
You need
straightness of the horse.
the straightness, and you need symmetric exercises. The quality needs to be equal on both sides. So this helps you a lot for this.
Yeah. We just had a training with my horse Illustro. And would you be open for a little test?
Sure.
And then I'm gonna ask you some questions.
Okay.
And I'm
I
checking.
hope I can answer. Okay.
Okay, we start simple. Let me open the app. En jullie in beeld, zal ik in beeld ook mijn printscreen laten zien, zodat jullie kunnen meekijken en dat jullie ook het goede antwoord zien. Maar Nuno mag dat dus nog niet zien. Ik pak even de training van vandaag erbij. Oké.
Now I'm nervous.
What do you think
Yeah.
are the percentages? Yeah? What do you think are the percentages between left
Left
and
and
right
right.
hand?
Left and right, the time we did work.
Yeah.
My guess is that mostly to the right, because he's always trying to put the weight on the right side. So we were trying to force a lot of shoulder ins right to invite them to over-sit on the right leg. I don't know exactly this. That's why you have a feeling. I do, and I tell you to do what I feel in a moment, what I find right. But I was not checking on the app.
But what do you think? Do you think 60-40% or 70-30%?
For that, I got a clip
Yeah.
to make my mathematics more easy. No, it's too much for
Well,
my brain.
maybe it will surprise you, but it's 52 right and 48 left.
Okay,
So it's almost
and I thought it's almost
50-50.
50-50.
Yeah.
And I thought it was more, I don't know, but maybe 60-40.
Yeah, it is more
or something.
right, but
No, I
only
thought it would be
a
a little
difference
bit
of
more to the
4%.
right. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, we trained for 72 minutes.
Okay.
How many minutes we worked in gallop of the 72 minutes?
At least 20.
At least 20?
20.
Okay, 27.
Okay. Yeah.
So that means 38%
Lusitano, it's
of
easy.
our work. Okay, next question. Did we do more transitions or less than 125 in total?
I didn't keep the track, but I would say transitions, no, we did under than that. We did under. My guess. My guess is under.
170.
100?
70 total.
170?
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
I think that's a lot.
Okay,
If you
it's a lot,
compare it
it's a
to
lot,
a
it's a lot.
basic dressage
It's a lot.
training.
Yes.
Yeah,
it's a
yeah.
lot. It's
Yeah,
a lot. It's
yeah.
a lot.
Do you know of your best horse? The beats per minute average in canter work.
In the canter, usually the horses that canter slower, they are a little bit around 100 or a
Okay.
little lower. Some horses they might go a little bit less. On the trot, some horses with a slow pace they might go 130, 140, and the faster ones with 170, 170. Depends on the horses.
Okay, and what do you think about Illustro?
The trot should be over 110 or 120 maybe.
Oh yeah, his trot is
His trot is over 150 for sure.
170.
Yes,
Yeah, and
that's
the
for sure.
canter gallop is 105 average.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Is
Good,
it?
good. Not bad. Good,
Okay,
good.
okay.
That's good. But the trot is common. Also, he's not a tall horse, so
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it's a small horse, and I think because they're small, they are a little quick.
it
in the
is
legs.
okay. But one thing in the future is to see, do we keep with 105 or does he go to 95 or does he go to 120?
Yeah.
Whatever. So we
Yeah.
need to
On the long
regulate
term, yeah.
on the long term
Yeah.
which way we want to do it.
In the symmetry, we have the duration, and then the landing force, and then the push up force. These three things. Can you make a guess about the percentages of today? My
My
horse.
guess is that he makes more landing and he puts more weight on the left shoulder because of him avoiding crossing of the right leg. That's my guess of
Okay.
this.
Okay, this is the result. It's in the rhythm. The duration is 0%,
Yeah,
and in the landing, left,
it's more left.
left front, right
Yeah.
behind. It's 3% difference, and in the push-up, 2%.
Okay.
Yeah, and this is really average.
Okay,
for
but it's good. 2%
as a
is very
combination.
good. 2%
Yeah,
is very good.
it's minimum.
Yeah, 2% is
Yeah.
very good.
Because my other horse is sometimes around 7-8%.
But the thing is that it's only 2% because I recognize that he loves falling left. And we were always lifting up the left side
Yeah.
to sit the right leg to compensate.
Yeah,
Because if you don't see this would not be just 2%, it would be 10.
yeah.
Or more.
Yeah.
So-
Some days it's actually 5% when I'm just having my
Yeah, you're just
simple
riding.
days, and I'm like, okay, and then it's 5%.
And for that, I recognize. I love symmetry. I like this is
Yeah.
like a toy for
Yeah.
me because I like the symmetry a lot.
Yeah.
And Mala is checking where the horses they land. Do they have 200 grams more on the left rein or on the right?
Yeah.
If they have on the left rein, it's because these happened and the right.
Okay, thank you for your time
You're
and
welcome.
for your good instructions.
Okay.
I'm really happy
Thank you
with
too.
it, and
Okay, good.
we're going to work.
Happy
on it.
to.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Ik hoop dat jullie dit een interessante video vonden. Ik heb echt heel erg veel geleerd. Volgens mij had ik het al gezegd, maar ik heb echt veel geleerd. En Illustro was echt heel fijn in de galop. En dat is gewoon zo fijn, omdat de galop was zo moeilijk voor ons. We hebben er echt heel wat moeite mee gehad. En nu heb ik echt al heerlijk gegalopeerd. Zo gewoon opwaarts en onder me. En heerlijk. Genoeg gekletst. Vond je het een interessante en leuke video? Doe even een duimpje omhoog. En hopelijk tot een van mijn volgende video's. Doeg!